I'm just quickly sending out my call to arms. Oh my god! Email! Oh my god, thank you YouTube for the email telling me I'm live. Oh my god, thank you. Totally wanted that right now. Anyway, still sending out my call to arms. Hey, Taggy. Oh my god, my laptop is like struggling at the moment. Okay, all of a sudden is working again. Yippee! I'm still sending out my call to arms. Oh, that message was from me. I don't know why I got the notification for it. That's where I'm looking. This channel, I know that there is the self promo. Yippee! Okay, I think I posted everywhere that I wanted to that I was going live. Okay. Okay, now I'm looking at chat. Hi, chat. I don't have to worry about being quiet right now. I can be as loud as I fucking want. I don't care that it's after midnight. Anyway, oh god, I need to mess with my audio levels. Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna be playing some Isaac in the background of this, but I am really in the mood to just spew a bajillion random facts about anything and everything in existence. I don't care that it's midnight. I don't care that I have work at 11:30 in the morning and I need to be up by like 9 to take care of shit in my house. I've decided I don't care because I hate myself and I'm gonna want to cry tomorrow. Anyway, let me get the game open. Chat, what the fuck? Nope, wrong. Wait, hold up, wait, no. 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 Hold up. There we go. I'll pop you guys up here. Perfect. Okay, now let me get the game open. Talia knows just how much I've been playing this game this last week. It's been a lot. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet during this intro, and then I'll dive right into the fun facts. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm skipping the intro. Hold up. My audio isn't going to the right spot. Give me a second. Can you guys hear the game? Because I sure as hell can't. Well, I can, but it's coming through the wrong headphones. I found my AirPods recently, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll connect my AirPods. God damn it, they reconnected to my phone. That's why. I can... Okay. They're reconnected. Hello? Huh. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm, like, not looking at chat. Do you hear the game, like, normally, or is it, like, a little bit weird and distorted? Because I think it's coming back through my mic. What the fuck? We can hear? Okay, well, according to my laptop and OBS, you guys are hearing it through my microphone and not like through my system like you normally do. I just dropped my controller. Fuck, wait, hold up. Controller. I need you. Fuck it, I don't have time to figure this out right now. I'm grabbing my actual headphones to make sure shit doesn't actually hit the fan. Good thing, dude, like, right next to me. Anyway. I love having to troubleshoot the moment I start stream. Okay, that's weird. Now they're telling me it's going through my headphones. I'll have them actually plugged in, but it's not? Huh. Okay, I give up. Whatever. I'm sorry, Thomas. Anyway, I guess I'll get the game going. Anyway, so. Oh wait, this is my own save file. Hold up, not my streaming one. Okay, so. Fun facts for today. Because I just feel like spewing fun facts. Let's see. Let's see. What are some facts I was spewing earlier? I was mentioning how... Oh, yeah. So, I had mentioned in a server earlier, in Dark Phantom server, about how I know, oddly, a lot of facts about human skulls. And I can tell you, for example, that if you have a boxier eye socket, it is more likely to be an African descent, so like African American, stuff like that. Like people who are black, stuff like it's like for that. Also, if they're boxier, they're more likely to be signed male at birth. If it's rounded, it's more considered be more likely to be female signed at birth. Boxier jaws tend to be assigned male versus rounded ones are assigned female at birth. See, I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. But the hard part is like when you're learning about it, and they're like, oh yeah, biology, do the XX and XY, when that's not really the case. Which is one of the reasons I'm specifying, like, a sign at birth is just a prediction, kind of. Because, like, scientifically, it ain't gonna be perfect. Oh, it just gives me immunity. I didn't realize. I thought I could... Oh, that's boring. Anyway, fuck. Let's see. Other random fun facts I can spew. I can give more about... I know also the nasal index can also tell. I can also tell you that... I'm gonna fuck up the names. I'm like forgetting the names for it. But, you have 3 major sutures in your skull. Fuck, I did not realize that was the cursed room. I kind of just walked in. Fuck. I thought that was the sacrifice room, whatever. I'm barely paying attention. I just want to yap about random shit I know. Like, for example, what else can I say about the human skull? Right, about the sutures. So, fun fact, you know how they always say, like, oh yeah, an adult has, I think it's 206 bones in their body, but babies have more? That is because, not all of their bones are fully fused together. Like, think about it, like, a baby, their head has to fit through, certain body parts that I'm not going to say, because I don't want YouTube to get mad at me. Though they're probably gonna get mad at me for later on shit when I start talking about the more forensic shit. We'll see. Anyway, but yeah, I'm like getting so distracted by the game too. This is delightful. Anyway, yeah. So, like, if you think about it, the baby's head has to like fit through a certain body part that isn't exactly big. So, it has to be small so that it has to be in several different pieces so it is able to, like, go through. And then later on it fuses. Well, how much later on? I'm forgetting the names and the exact, like, 3 locations, except for one of them I remember which it is. But I can tell you that one of them fuses when you are 50. So yeah, your skull is not like fully put together until you are 50, believe it or not. And the one around the back of your head, that one starts fusing when you're 24, and I think finishes when you're 30. Which is a good like way to figure out the age of a body, if you're not too sure, especially if you know they're like a young adult. You can figure it out by how fused it is. Also, and then the other one, I think, fuses when you're 28. So, once again, I'm forgetting the names. I know one of them is, I believe, the cranial suture. Well, they're all cranial. They're all your brain. Cornea. I think it's the cornea. I'm forgetting the name of it. But yeah. What are other shit I learned in my forensics class? I had a lot of fun in that class. I can tell you that. Oh God, what are some other fun ones? By the way, fun fact about my fun facts. I had my gallbladder removed when I was younger, and it's not that I'm not a big fan of doctor's offices. I have a very strong fear with, like, a lot of needles and surgical procedures, stuff like that. So, when I had my gallbladder removed, I was fucking terrified. And what is my best way to cope with stress and anxiety, but to basically distract myself? So, I'm sitting in this pediatric hospital, which I was under 18, so, like, yeah, I was still in high school. Because I had lovely gallstones. Anyway, but I was sitting there in this pre-surgery waiting room full of small children and their parents. And I told my dad that I was going to be rattling off these fun facts, like, in an attempt to be calm. He's like, yeah, go for it, kid. And I'm here listing off fun facts about human skulls and shit. And I glance over, and there was this mom with this horrified expression on her face that I would be saying these things in front of small children, but I was actively trying to not have a panic attack, which is why I was doing it. Fun facts with Sting. Dodged. Hell yeah. But yeah. So, like, I was listing off a lot of those. I also think I started listing off some of the other facts I'm about to list off more. Like, for example, often people talk about, like, rigor mortis, which is the onsetting of, what is it? It was, like, the onset of, whatchamacalled? Your body, like, stiffening after death. And people are like, oh, yeah, rigor mortis sits in, blah, 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 blah. Well, actually, the thing about rigor mortis is it does actually go... What the fuck? The thing about rigor mortis is it does actually go away. Which a lot of people kind of don't acknowledge, which is weird. And that, like, yes, it's not exact, well, it is an exact science, but, like, it's a type of deal where, where's the thing that I'm going to grab? I think it's, okay. Yeah, it's like, for example, I've already lost my train of thought so many times. Okay. Oh, wait. It takes a... Fuck. I thought it just took a heart. I didn't think it took the heart container. Well, shit. Anyway. What? Oh, right. Rigor mortis. So rigor mortis starts setting in, I believe, 12 hours after, you die. And then it takes another, like, 12-ish hours for it to wear off again. So it's not as... It's reliable to figure out if it's been within, like, the last 12 hours. I also believe it's... I want to say it either starts at, like, your toes and works its way up to your head and then back down, or it starts at the head, works down to the toes and back up. It's, like, it definitely is one direction and then back. I'm just trying to remember if it's head to toe or toe to head first. Let's see. My personal favorite way to help, like, of the mortises, because there's rigor mortis, liver mortis, and I'm forgetting the fancy name for basically temperature, the temperature version of it. But I like liver mortis as a fact because, to me, it was, like, it had a lot more things you could tell from it. Like, rigor mortis is kind of, it's not just 12 hours to take and then 12 hours to dissipate, but also, if it is a hotter temperature, it speeds up the process, and if it's cooler temperature, it slows it down. That does include, by the way, like, let's say you were exercising at time of death, that would still mean, that would make it go faster, because your body would be hotter at that time. And then, what is the other thing that affects it? Oh, and also, like, body fat. So, for example, if you are overweight, it also takes, I think it's faster to set in. Because that falls under the heat, like, more heat, body heat trapped. And then with liver mortis, it's basically your blood pooling after death. So, sometimes when someone's been dead for a while, like, you'll notice, like, the body might be stained, like, a little bit red. What that is more of, once again, like, the body, like, the blood pools and it, like, starts staining your skin. So, for example, with that, for example, like, if you, I believe it takes 8 hours for liver mortis to fully set in. I don't remember if temperature and stuff affects that. But one of the reasons I liked liver mortis and stuff when we talked about it in my forensics class was because on top of being used to tell, like, time of death, stuff like that, it also was used to tell if a body had been moved after death. Because it takes about 4 hours to start, like, setting in and, like, be more permanent, yeah, it takes some time to set. So, for example, if, let's say the body was found laying on its back, but the liver mortis is all pooled in the stomach, you know that the body was flipped over about 8 hours, at least 8 hours after the person died. I can also say that, I did not mean to hit that, I meant to hit this one. But another fun fact with that is that, sorry, my brain is, like, actually focusing on the fight now. But with liver mortis, for example, if, let's say, the blood was pooled on both the front and the back, and it's about equal, you could guess that 4 hours after the person died, that they were potentially flipped over. And so that's why the pooling is on the other side too. I also know that the human body's temperature in degrees Celsius, I believe, is 37 point. I'm forgetting which number. That is janky as fuck. Oh, fuck, I should have saved that. Anyway. And I'm forgetting the formula to figure out how long that someone's been died. Oh, by the way, that's not like the temperature of their skin. That's the temperature of their liver. So if you watch a lot of true crime shows, especially in my case, I love NCIS, when they talk about the liver temperature, like to figure out time of death, it is considered the most accurate. The issue is that if you do not know what you're doing, it is highly complex to actually get a really exact time of death. Because you need to take account for temperature, weather, shit like that. And your body basically decreases a certain amount of degrees per hour, whatever, which can help calculate a more exact time of death. I love him. Oh god, that is very slow. I no longer love him. Anyway, what are some other random fun facts I can just... All of these so far have been forensics based, just because my brain is there right now. Where are some more of my really fun forensics facts? How the fuck? Sure, more guppy! Why do I keep getting teleported? Oh wait, that was a tint of rock! Hell yeah. Anyway, more forensics facts. Fuck. Let's see. Fucking hell. Anyway, what are some other, like, fuck! What are some other, like, really random forensics facts I can throw off the top of my head? Well, the teleporting is the skull trinket. I figured that. I was not 100% sure. At this point, no. Wait. There we go. That is janky as fuck, but you know what? I'm gonna take that. Do they take turns or something? I want... Oh my god. Anyway, so... What the fuck? I officially hate this run. Anyway, what are some other random facts I got? Let me in. Sure, that's a lot of shit. Hello, just curious, are you new to Isaac? Yes and no. I'm new in the sense of I don't know what a lot of shit does off the top of my head, and I'm not particularly good. But I've been playing this for a hot minute, and especially a lot lately. Taggy in chat's a close friend of mine, and I've been playing a lot with him. He's the expert, and when I don't know what to do, I start yelling for Taggy. And today, I'm kind of just rattling off a lot of random facts while playing, so I'm like only half focusing on the game, which is even worse. I'm way too ADHD to be playing this game and spewing my fun random facts. But here I am, anyway. Ah, fuck. God damn it. I'm the local ice addict. Yes, you are, Taggy. I blame you, by the way, for me getting into this game. We both know I hyperfixate way too easily. Anyway, speaking of hyperfixating, let me tell you more random shit. Fuck. More random shit that I learned in my forensics class in high school. I hate this room, but I want to beat it. Anyway, ah, fuckity wuck. Well, oh, I am too. Trust me, I have like a stupid amount of hours. That's fair. Actually, I probably should use this. This will be my friend in here. Anyway, wow, and I got nothing. God damn it. Anyway, okay, so other random fun facts. What else can I spew from my forensics class back in the day? God, it really was forever ago that I took that class. What else can I just spew? I talked about livermores, I talked about rigor I talked about temperature, I talked about... I'm not going to get into the facts about, flies and bugs and shit, because I don't remember it that well. So keep in mind, this class is from 4 years ago. Holy fuck, it was 4 years ago. Give me. Also, this is not the save file that I play the most on. This is my save file specifically for streaming. Anyway, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, shit from fires. Do I want to just stick to my forensics facts? No, but for now I am. Trying to think of... Oh, hi, Tonks. Oh, such a cute pupper. Sorry, Tonks is trying to... My pupper is trying to sleep as I'm here with random facts and cursing out this game that I love so much. I'm also a very reckless being, which is not good for this game, but that's why I play as Lazarus. Anyway, let's see. My brain is starting to blank on all my fun facts, which makes me sad, because I have so many. I'm gonna want that eventually. I know myself. I can also tell you that with fingerprints, there are lots of different types of fingerprints. I'm going to describe some. You can look at your fingers and see if you have them if you'd like to. But the best way to actually like get a better look at your fingerprints without like fun tech stuff is if you have like a balloon, blow it up just a little bit. Use some ink. Like a stamp pad, put your finger in it, and then that was not as good as I was hoping that would be. Put your finger on it, put on the balloon, and then finish blowing it up, and it will expand with the balloon, which is great to look at it. Did I go in here, or did I just... Okay, I did grab from there. Wow, my brain is all over the place. Right, because I got the extra heart. Anyway, so... like for example, I can tell you for example that the you can have, I believe the 3 categories of patterns you can have on your fingers are loops, whirls, and fuck, what's the third one? Loops, whirls. I'm forgetting what the last one is. That's making me sad. I'm gonna stick with this because I don't know what the rotten fish head does. And honestly, at this point, I just find this funny. So with loops, you can't really say left and right, like going left and going right, like it's janky. So they use the terms ulnar and radial, basically the two arm bones that you have, the ulnar and the radial bones. And the ulnar is from your pinky, the radial is from your thumb. So if you don't know the direction of the thing, like, okay, yeah, I'll just go in. Actually, no, I got bombs to spare. Let me look for super secret and secret rooms. Well, shit. So, it's funny you mentioned forensics because my girlfriend is doing forensics in college right now. Forensics is a niche, like, interest of mine. I thought I was gonna be a forensic scientist because I loved my forensics class in high school. But then I fell in love, holy fuck. I fell in love with coding and programming, and now I am in college for game design. Because I like the video games. Fuck, where are the zeros? Whatever. Anyway, so there we go. I have the bombs to spare. I don't care that much. Get me out of here. Okay, so, fuck, I should have just not come in here. Anyway, okay, that was not too bad. Soul Read! Well, shit. Anyway. So, yeah. I just like a lot of random facts, and forensics basically was that for me. Which is one of the reasons I'm just rattling off all these fun facts right now, just because I know them off the top of my head from taking my forensics class. So with the radial and the loop, there are also, that's also, I wish I could say I'm doing something like cool. I mean, my issue is I just hyperfixate on so many different things. I jump topics so fast and my ADHD brain doesn't want me to focus right now. Because it is, like, it's getting close to 1 a.m. I'm basically going to be streaming until either I feel tired, I run out of fun facts to talk about, or I want to lay down because I'm currently sitting at my desk for once in my life. Hey, never. Oh my god! Hey, Molly! Yo, it's nice to see you! I've been meaning to message you, but, like, neurodivergent brain does neurodivergent shit. And today's stream is me just going off on fun random tangents about fun facts. So far, I've only really talked. Fuck! I'm gonna die here. So far I've only been talking about forensics facts just because there are a lot of the random facts that take up place in my brain, despite the fact that my major is game design, and I could just be rattling off about variables and functions and shit like that, but nope, instead I'm rattling off about what happens after you die. Because random fun facts makes brain go burr. Woo! Oh wait, fuck, I was itching my nose. I didn't realize that he jumped. Anyway, what more fun facts was I rattling off about? I've already lost track. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm jumping gears, whatever. Blood splatters. There's lots of different types, like the stereotypical ones that you see where the blood sprayed everywhere. That means like an arterial vein was split. Well, actually, it died there. More often than not, it's more of a drip. Like, often you could figure out where it came from. What does this fucking do? I don't know. Anyway, and you can also do, like, whether it is a small splatter versus a large one. What for a lab that I did in my forensics class in high school is we, like, looked at different splatters and, like, demonstrated it with, like, a fake blood substance. And we did it onto a covering on the wall. Well, the issue is that some people missed. Oh, so what happens if you miss? Yeah, the ceilings I'm pretty sure I could text my brother, but the ceilings, to like double check that they still haven't cleaned it despite it being a few years since I took this class. There are stains on the ceiling from people fucking it up and getting the fake blood on the ceiling. And also it got like stained into the floor. For some reason the floor was like a green marble. Like a green marble-esque. Which, that's just weird. Anyway, but they're like permanently tinted pink. Fuck, that was a bad one. But yeah, they're permanently tinted pink from people fucking up and getting the fake blood everywhere, and it stains. Also, yeah, so like that was a lot of fun. You can also figure out the angle that the blood falls based off of the length of it. And you can use some funky math shit with tangent to figure it out, but I don't remember. I'm sure to my girlfriend about your channel. She'd love to see your streams. Thanks! I don't normally rattle off a fuck ton of facts about forensics. I was messaging someone earlier about my random list of fun facts, and I just felt the urge to share, so I figured I would stream and just rattle off fun random facts while playing my current hyperfixation. I blame you, Taggy. I still blame you so fucking much. Anyway, what other, yeah, no, and once again, like, this is just, like, I have had so many niche hyperfixations over the years that I can spew so many random facts. I could also info dump about Harry Potter, but I would rather not do that these days due to J.K. Rowling being such an awful person and me being really fucking queer and also Jewish, and basically she would hate every fiber of my being. So, I don't want to give her the satisfaction of rattling off fun facts about her series. Oh, this is gonna fuck me over. Anyway. Yo, what the fuck? Well, then I'm gonna break everything in case there's like a crawl space or something. Well, that's not just real. J.K. Rowling's crazy. Exactly. Harry Potter was such a big part of my life growing up, for example. Hi, Tonks. Oh, he's asleep. Oh, no, he's not. Hi, Pupper. My dog's name's Tonks. He's sleeping in my room. Little shit. Die, spooters. Yeah, so I can rattle off, like, lots of random shit. As I said, like, one of my younger things was I was really into, like, forensic science, and I thought I was going to go into forensics until I started coding and shit. I remember at one point, I don't remember if Taggy was in VC or if it was messaging in chat. I think it was in chat. And he mentioned about how some of these rooms have really funny nicknames in the code. And I was explaining, well, from a programming perspective, all of these rooms have to have, like, a different name. This way, when it comes up in the code, it knows what that room is called. So, and it's often, like, really fun to give things nicknames. For example, the game that I'm in the process of making has, like, different superpowers. And I had the idea of, oh, what if one of them is, like, mental manipulation? Like, you can manipulate someone's, like, emotional state. Stuff like that. And I believe the variable I gave the name for to basically be, like, what's something that's going to make me remember it, is I think I named it mental abuse or something like that. Which, out of context, is like, what the fuck are you doing? But in context, it makes sense. But it's like the funny little quirks in your code that make you laugh and, like, make sense to you. Also, does this thingy I have make it so I can break through to the super secret room? I don't know. I guess there were no crawl spaces on this floor. Big sad. Okay, I'm gonna use my bomb here because I'm curious. Okay, so it doesn't work for the super secret room. Well, that's sick. I love the concept for a game. Thank you. Mine is kind of like a superhero thing, and it's a blend of Stanley Parable, Slay the Princess, and a couple other things right from me. Nope, the thighs only breaks rocks. I figured that out, Taggy, but thank you. Yeah. Also, I'm listening and sorry for only responding to Isaac only stuff. You're fine, Taggy. You're chill. And I also, like, you're fine. Like, the amount of times I've messaged you out of the blue, hey, you want to play Isaac? And you're like, sure. Is honestly concerning for the both of us. Because it could be, like, 4 in the afternoon. It could be midnight. You're here. It's always Isaac time for you. Anyway, more fun facts. I'm very curious about how that works in the game, to be honest. That's fair. I haven't worked it out yet. Because the game I'm going for, I am going for very, Slay the Princess vibe. So this is, like, a visual novel. So it's not like you actually doing things like you would in Marvel Rivals. It's more of, like, still story-based, like, making decisions. And my dumbass things. By the way, I do want to call this out since I am playing. Monstro is my current favorite, little mini-boss here to fight. I know, Taggy, you said that Monster 2 is more predictable. I'm way better at Monster than Monster 2. Anyway, hearing about mental emotional power reminds me of Life is Strange True Colors. I don't know Life is Strange well enough to know anything about it. That's a lot of random shit. Drugs! Oh my god! Friendly reminder! Everyone who needs to hear this, take your meds! I'm taking mine right now, because I completely forgotten. I need my antidepressant so I don't feel like shit tomorrow. Woo! For a second I thought my water bottle was out of water and I got sad. Well, me too. Molly, take your meds! Unfortunately, I'm painting my nails right now. Do you need me to text your boyfriend? I will do it. I don't want to smoke some. That's fair. I feel that. Oh, fuck my phone. I feel that. That's all the time. No, wait. It was less. It's a cool story. Her power works like she sees emotions as clouds and she can read them. That's cool. He'll be so disappointed. Molly, you do need to take your meds. Especially because yours, my meds are like emotional shit. Like, once again, they're my antidepressants. I'm taking that. Because mine are my antidepressants. Yours are like actual like physical health things too. Like, and when I'm done, okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. Oh my god. Fun fact! Lithium is used in some antidepressants. I think it's lithium. I have, that's actually a chem fun fact. Why the fuck do I remember that? I almost failed chem. Anyway. Fun fact, because I'm looking left at my cat. Hi, Skittles. Skittles is a calico kitty. In fact, that's her picture above my head. She's my baby. I love her a lot. So, Skittles is a calico. So, a lot of the time people are like, oh, only female cats are calico. That's not exactly true. You can have a male cat be a calico. It is just a lot more rare because it means they have a genetic disorder. Basically, the way that it works is like with the XY chromosome, is that the X chromosome, that was just a pure soul read. Anyway, but the X chromosome, everyone has at least one. If you are typically assigned female at birth, you have 2 X's, and if you're typically assigned male at birth, you have an X and a Y. However, there are genetic disorders that can make you something called intersex, which I'm not going to get into a lot of the logistics of. I regret that. But you like logistic, like intersex, you. Oh God, that was a dumb choice. I should not have picked up the cursed die. Anyway, yeah, intersex. You often have the X and the Y. Two X's and a Y. Often your body doesn't have enough. Your body often will like fuck up and like not fully do things as well. There's a lot of different things. Anyway, but basically for cats, they cannot have orange and black on the same chromosome. So, but they also go on the X chromosome. So because of this, it is very common for a female cat to have both black and orange. But male cats can't really have both unless they have two X chromosomes, which means they would have a genetic disorder to have two X and a Y if they are a male cat and is a calico. Or a tortoiseshell in that scenario. Skittles is a calico. A lot of people assume she's a tortie because if you look from her back, she's very black and orange. But her entire stomach is white. OMG, I love that name. My girlfriend's cat name is Freya and is a Savannah cat. Oh, that's nice. I've been saying for a while, if I ever got another cat, the two types of cats I would want. Oh, what does that do? I don't know what that did. Anyway, the two types of cats I would want is I would want a black cat and I'd want to name it Void. And I'd want an orange cat and I'd want to name it Pants. And it was either my girlfriend or it was my girlfriend. We were at a cat cafe. And she was just like, why would you want to name a cat Pants? I'm like, okay, think of it like this. Hey, honey, why is Pants on the fridge? Pants got stuck in the dishwasher again. And when you put it like that, it's really fucking funny. Yeah, and orange is also like a recessive gene with that, which is one of the reasons why it is a lot harder to find an orange female cat, and it's a lot easier to find an orange male cat. Fun facts with Sing. Where the fuck did I get here? I know how. I wanna cry. No, I'm gonna have to start that fucking fight over. That's a big sad. Oh my God. Hi, Tom. You're a good boy. And because I was talking about, oh wait, fuck, I didn't mean to hit exit. And because I'm talking about pets, I'll also talk about poodles, because Tonks is a poodle. I should have gone up. Anyway, I'm gonna die on this floor. I've decided I don't care. Anyway, people often assume that poodles, like, they talk about poodle fur and stuff. It is really just, I finished it now? Nice! It is really just, it's very similar to human hair, which is one of the reasons poodles are hypoallergenic. You know what? I am going to put all of my coins in the donation. This way, it helps me out in my next run, and, like, further on. Anyway. Yeah, so, because, for example, I have a standard poodle, Tonks. Also, fun fact about poodles is the word poodle comes from puddle. Poodles are puddle dogs. So, for example, when I go outside on my very muddy property, I say mine like I own it. I don't. This is my parents' house. If I go outside with him, and it's mud, and it's, like, been raining recently. Oh my God, I love the intruder. He will beeline for a puddle and, like, lay in it. And, like, I have so many videos of him just rolling in the mud. Because he likes the puddles. He's a puddle pupper. Trying to think, what are more fun facts for me to share? Because I don't necessarily have to be sharing just for... Ooh! I don't necessarily just have to be sharing forensics facts. Those are just the ones that were coming to my mind first. I can also say that looking at dyed hair underneath a microscope looks really fucking cool. Speaking of dyed hair, when I get around to it, I need to edit my VTuber model to have purple hair. Because I'm back to purple. Long ago, before I started streaming. Oh my god, Skittles is breathing so loud. I had purple hair forever ago. And I got rid of most of it when I cut my hair. Because I cut off 18 inches of hair. And yeah. So sorry, I'm like focusing on the on the boss fight here. But yeah. I cut off like 18 inches of hair. And because of that, like, I lost a lot of my purple. So, fuck, I forgot to pick off the white heart. Shit. I kind of needed that. So, it's been a while since I was purple. I don't have a bomb to use on the tinted rock. So, but back when I had the purple hair, I was in the forensics class. And one of the things that we talked about, because we were talking about looking at hair underneath a microscope, was we talked about like how dyed hair looks different because it like actually seeps past like the membrane and like, I don't know if membrane's the right word, but like deeper into the hair. I love that purple is an amazing color, my favorite. Oh no, same. I love purple so much. And what the fuck? This poor child. Anyway, one of the things that we did was like we were looking at actual hair underneath a microscope, and they're like, yeah, pull out a hair or two of yours. It's not, you're not gonna go bald from losing a hair. I loved my teacher for that class. Anyway, yeah. So everyone was looking at their own hair, and then he was talking about how dyed hair is different. Now, for a little bit of context, my hair is really fucking thick. To the point that when it was long, keep in mind, it was waist-length hair. I cut off 18 inches of hair, and my hair was still, like, chin length. We can't all have purple as our favorites. It's mine as well. Taggy, I remember when that one teacher in middle school wore purple, and you you got really pissed because he stole your color. My girlfriend's favorite color is also purple. Anyway. But yeah, I have really thick hair. So if I like ran a hand through my hair, I would always get like a fistful of hair come out. And my birthday. Wait, what do you mean and your birthday? Did this teacher have the same birthday as you? Or did he do it on your birthday? Oh, did you have a birthday? This was year... yeah. It was my birthday weekend? Well, happy birthday. Yep, he seriously had the same birthday too? God damn. He needs to stop stealing your jam. Anyway, shop ain't worth it right now. I am gonna go back to those hearts. Yeah, so I'm not wasting a bomb on that. But yeah, so I was purple for a while, and I'd like put a hand through my hair, and I pulled out accidentally, got a fistful of hair, cause like, whatever, and I was just like, who wants to look at dyed hair? And my group that I worked with was like, yeah! And the entire rest of the class just stared at me like, what the fuck? Because I literally just ran a hand through my hair, and I got a fistful of hair. Like, it was a lot. Everyone looked so concerned. But yeah, no, I just have ridiculously thick hair. Oh my god, Monstro! Hey, bestie! I just saw chat move. Give me a moment. But yeah, so I was purple for a while back, and about a year ago, I'd say it was at this point, I decided to go blue. Because I wanted to make the joke of going, I've got blue hair and pronouns. So I've been blue for a while. And my hairdresser, which Isabel hasn't been in chat for a hot minute. I love her though, but she's got a lot going on. But she was doing my hair, and at my last haircut, she was like, can I add more purple? So my hair is like an indigo-y purple color. And I'm going to ask her to keep transitioning it into purple, and I want to like ombre my way through the rainbow. Oh, sorry. Seems that my common I had two friends whose birthdays are also in May. Mine was in May, and I've like 3 birthday buddies that I know of. Also, like half my family's birthdays in May. But yeah, like I just, yeah, I need to like update my VTuber model because I'm no longer like a weird like teal color. I'm like actually like an indigo-y going more towards purple now. I actually match my mom because my mom's hair is now purple because her students got a really high rating when they got judged for something that I'm not gonna say because it literally has my state name in it. But because that she got the high rating, she promised her students she would dye her hair purple if they got a certain rating, and if they got an even better, this different rating that was even better, she would dye literally her entire head purple. But they didn't get the second one, the higher one. But when Tonks was getting groomed, the groomer was like, hey, I have like this new product that I want to test out. Can I dye like with chalk your pupper's hair? We went, sure. So now Tonks is also purple in his mohawk. That's weird. I wonder why that is. The May birthday thing? I don't know. I mean, in my scenario, May. What is 9 months before May? It's August, which is the month of my dad's birthday. So that might have something to do with it in my case. Anyway. But yeah, so Tonks also has a purple mohawk right now. Fun fact, my Nana and brother have the same birthday, and when he turned 16, she turned 61, so we lit the candle, and after he lit, we filled it. That's funny. My Nana's birthday is also in May. She turned 80 this year. Go ahead, greedy friend. Well, shit. I took damage to encourage you to steal money. Oh my god, he gave me drugs! Remember, kids, don't do drugs unless they're prescribed by your doctor, in which case, take them as prescribed. Molly, take your meds. I'm sorry, was that a little mean? Okay, the tiredness is starting to hit me a little bit. It being 1 a.m. and I've got work. It's been a weird day. Ooh, HP up? Hell yeah. Okay. What other fun random facts can I bullshit my way through? Once again, I've most of the stuff I was... Oh my god, okay. Here's... Oh, I need 2 bombs to go in there. I really want to go in there, though. I just saw chat move. Give me a second to finish this room. Then I'll read chat, and then I'll rattle off some more of my fun facts. Oh, what'd you do for work? I work at a grocery store. Nothing fancy. Like, I do work on my games and stuff on my free time, but I shop for customers in a grocery store. It's nothing fancy. It's just, the worst part is it's been taking a toll on my physical health. Because I love having a bajillion things wrong with my body. Anyway. I often share fun work stories, but I don't really have a lot of those lately. because I've been working really. That is an odd amount of hearts to be in this room. Do you know what? Fuck it. Give me something good. Give me something good. Sweet. Anyway. Oh, okay, yeah. The fun facts I was gonna share next is, mature teratoma is the monster tumor, and it can grow like extra body parts. Granted, small ones, seeing if the tumor's probably gonna be small. Like for example, it can grow like fingers and eyeballs. I'm not gonna disclose who this person is to me because safety and shit. But I know someone who had teeth in one. They had a mature teratoma in their brain. Really little when it got sorted out. It's like, they are completely fine now. Do not worry. Like, they're chill. I see them on the daily. And yeah, no, I think they had teeth in there, if I recall correctly. Ooh, I heard that's good. I just need to remember to come back here this time. Yeah. The body does some really fucking janky shit. Like, oh yeah, sure, let me grow a tumor that has, like, some extra shit in it, because why not? I never knew that. Well, yeah, no, there's some really, like, weird shit your body can do. Like, once again, like, as I said earlier, I had gallstones. My body basically, did something, decided to create stones in my gallbladder. And I did not know what a gallbladder did, by the way, at this time. I was in high school. Like, I had taken biology a few years previously. So how did I not know? Well, let me tell you. The tests that you take, like, as a final, at the end of the year, are, like, state regulated. So, everybody gets the same test across the state. So, your teacher doesn't go, this is what I'm putting on my final. They go, this is what it might have. So, I am going to just tell you, teach you things that could be on it. And if it's not going to be on it, we will not go into nearly as much depth because we have other shit that we need to focus on. I don't know what that does. Well, that's what that does. Okay, I know what sleeping in the bed does, so I'm going to use some of my hearts in the sacrifice room. Because I want to get good shit. I call bullshit. Anyway. Yeah. So, I remember looking at my teacher, and I specifically remember a conversation where he was like, someone's monstro to land on the other enemies. I figured that part out. One of the things that got talked about was, when we were doing, like, the different organs and, like, systems in the body, and he was like, okay, we're skipping over the gallbladder because it's unimportant and you're not going to need to know about it in your entire life. Okay, chill. Well, a few years later, I got diagnosed with gallstones, and, guess who didn't know what those were or what the gallbladder did? So, wait, why did it spawn a trapdoor this time? I'm so confused. Anyway, yeah. So, what the fuck did I do? Anyway, yeah. So, I didn't know what the gallbladder did. I obviously looked it up. Basically, it helps digest, fatty foods. Oh, hey, look, I'm back here again. But yeah, it helps digest The item does a random active item from a select pool of them. Ah, okay. Fuck, I forgot the white heart again. God damn it. Whatever. Anyway, so... God damn it, not mom's hands. It's okay. Just... Even though I like the randomness, why not? Anyway, yeah, so, basically it helps, it gives off like an extra bile to help with fatty foods. So I was struggling, whatever. Well, my brother had that same teacher for his bio class, a little bit afterwards, and I was like, hey, can you do a small favor for me? And my brother is generally very serious when it comes to school. Like, yes, my brother loves giving people a hard time. However, he doesn't really do it with teachers. He's a lot more, like, follow things by the book, well-behaved student, stuff like that. Not a bad thing, but very different from the brother I know. He agreed. And he did it so much that he literally was just like, they were talking, and whenever gallbladder got mentioned, my brother went, hey, I heard that was unimportant. Like, really unimportant. Could I get mine removed for fun? I love the teacher. He has such a great sense of humor. But, my brother kept doing that. And, fuck. I was still reading that. Anyway, it got to the point where when they were going over the stuff, and when for me, he had skipped the gallbladder, he decided to go over it, and like, he specifically went over it because I asked my brother to basically harass him over it. I love that teacher. Kind of crazy that you got the crawl space in the bathroom accidentally, since we need to go deeper. It only creates crawl space when it's used on top of things like garbage details in the room. I do know about that. Which either means I got incredibly lucky, or I don't know. That was a dumb choice, but I like bombs. I'm a chaotic motherfucker. Well, shit. Bum. Yeah, go ahead, take that coin. You know, I'm... Fuck! What's some other random shit I can just spew? Shit! I knew that was not gonna go well the moment I saw that bomb. Oh my god, it's almost 1:30. Holy fuck. Okay, so I am gonna cut myself off around 2 because I do have work. And if I don't get enough sleep, I will physically feel like shit. And I'd rather not feel like shit while at work. Trying to think if there's any more fun facts I can just spew off the top of my head. Oh. Let's see. Like, I don't want to, like, pick a game and rattle off random lore that I know, because, like, I don't want to, like, spoil a bunch of games. Whether I've played them on stream or not, because maybe you haven't watched them or played them for yourself. Like, it's one thing if I'm talking about, like, for example, all of the lore of Isaac while I'm playing it. That's one thing. Versus spoiling a different game that I have a giant hyperfixation with as well. That's so fair. I remember working at a shift at a gas station, running on no sleep with 3 cups of coffee. I have never had anything with like added caffeine in it. Like I've had like chocolate, which is like natural caffeine in it, but yeah, no, I like energy drinks, coffee, tea, soda. The only soda I really drink is like Sprite or ginger ale. Ooh, that's good if I remember to come back for it. You know, people ask me how the fuck I survive, and the answer is, you think I know? I'm just a dumbass who gets really fucking lucky. I'm also neurodivergent as fuck. In case you guys can't tell from my rambling, I'd be hella ADHD and autistic. I just saw another message go through. Give me a second. It's funny because I'll drink mostly anything and like it, and my girlfriend refuses to drink anything other than water. My girlfriend loves water. Like, you do you. I also really like water. I also tend to prefer ginger ale over Sprite because ginger ale tastes less artificially sweet to me. Like, not even artificially sweet, but like overly sweet. Okay, before I do anything, I'm going back for that White Heart before I forget. Like, I like water. I've also, lately, I've been drinking a lot of Gatorade because I have shitty body problems, and I would rather, like, considering I bike 2 very hilly miles to work, I would rather drink, like, Gatorade to get, like, some healthy stuff back. Water is great. Sparkling water and flavored water is not my thing. That's fair. I've did not mean to walk into that. I've not really had like flavored water, sparkling water either. Fuck it, we ball. Cause like I like Fresca, which is considered flavored soda water. I just personally like it. It's uncaffeinated. I also like, if you know the sparkling ice drink. Except I like the store brand that I work at for it. Because it's literally like half the price. And also it doesn't have the artificially sweet taste. Granted, it does technically have a couple more calories and has a little bit of sugar in it. But in the same time, I just like the taste better. I forgot she loves Tim's tea. I used to drink like a lot of decaf tea when I was growing up, when I was like little. But I've kind of stopped liking tea. But it was always decaf for me. I've never like really had caffeinated tea. Mostly because I am very neurodivergent, and my mom was, and I've always been like a pretty energetic. So my mom was just like, "Oh, I don't want you drinking that. You're gonna be like bouncing off the walls." And these days I just avoid caffeine because I'm like, I will either be bouncing off the walls or I will like immediately fall asleep. So I may as well just not drink it. Yes, I am going to put 5 coins towards that battery considering how good this item is. Wait, is that a... I think that is one of the bigger batteries. Yeah. I'm going to use it after this boss, though. It's pin. I'm resisting the urge to use it now, though. like pin. I hate like all the enemies that burrow. Is this what it is? This the yeah? It's the thick shots. Okay, down the hatch. Like I like a lot of different drinks. I just end up drinking a lot of water just for a lot of reasons. It's definitely very good to take meds with. Oh my god, Taggy, it's your bestie, Ice Baby! Do your thing, Ice Baby! Fuck, I dropped my phone. Love you, baby, yeah! I know you love him a lot. Anyway, god damn it! It's not worth the damage for me to do that. Ooh, coin. Yummy. What are some other fun facts I can spew? Because if I run out of fun facts, I'm also ending stream. So I don't want to run out of fun facts. At least not yet. I'm starting to draw a blank. So I might have to end soon. Although I will finish this run. Regardless. Unless I, like, start fucking dying. Fuck! I'm in real life, not in the game. God damn it. Oh, God. It's 1:30. Woo! Let's see. It's okay. I'm definitely subbing you. Really cool. Oh, thanks! I will also say that the pinned chat message is a link to my Discord server. I don't like post anything on YouTube unless I'm actively like going live, in which case it's literally just the stream. I used to post like community things on my community tab, but I kind of just stopped doing that. I stopped having the energy to do a lot because depression hits hard. So I post a lot more on there. I also will share random things that I feel like there too. It's not a you should join there, blah blah blah, like join it and do everything. It's more of just a hey, by the way, I'm just a lot more active on Discord. Of Shizrin, thanks. Yeah, I joke around. I'm like, I'm not one to be like, make sure you, what is it, like press the subscribe button and blah blah. I don't. I stream because I want to. If people want to stop by and watch, that's nice. So like I make jokes about that because I'm like if people stop by like this, fuck. Well, shit. That's why I'm like, if people want to stop by, they want to stop by. But yeah, like there's a couple people in chat that when they do stop by, they like to be the ones to be like, hey guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I always laugh because I'm like, I never push that stuff. The only thing I ever like really push is the Discord server because I'm a lot more active on there. It's just really funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's I'm not one to push because I'm just like, if you're here, you're here. If you want to vibe, chill. I just like I like that my channel is a safe space for everyone to just be them. Like the only thing like once again I do have like rules in my chat rules in my description, but they're less of most of them are like just common courtesy things, like don't be a bigot in chat. Hold up, let me actually check, like, because I do know, like, it's like, please respect chat etiquette, no slurs, NSFW, doxing, personal info, and like be respectful towards people. Do not say your age because safety. Please don't post song lyrics because I have dealt with a lot of problems with YouTube being like, hey, bestie, that song is gonna get you like a flag for copyright, even though I know it's fine to play in stream, which is bullshit. To only do English because I don't know other languages and it's hard for me to monitor chat for other stuff, especially because my mods also do not know lots of languages. Stay positive, like it's okay to share about your day. Like I like story times with everyone, but we don't want it to be really negative. No spoilers for game, no backseating, and because we have had this problem in the past, you're not allowed to make comments about eating my cat. Because that has been a problem. But, yeah. Anyway, I love it so much. It's amazing to see someone do their stuff they do because they're passionate. Exactly. Like, I got into streaming. Like, this was something I had been wanting to do for years, but I, like, never actually did it. Because I didn't know how to go about doing it and blah, 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 blah. And then one of my classes in college was like, hey, bestie, you're going to have to stream on YouTube as your final. And I've just stuck with it since because it's been a lot of fun, and that literally was my initial barrier of, well, how do I do this? Sorry for that Skittles jump scare. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have more pictures of Skittles, and I want to throw them on stream right now. Hold up. There's that one. Is this also her? There we go. More pictures of the baby. Because I feel like adding them. She's my baby. She's asleep on my bed right now. And once I end stream, I'm going to join her curled up on my bed. Because it is 1:30 in the morning. Big eyes on her. Oh, yeah. I was about to point to them, but, like, I was about to... Stop. There we go. I was about to point to the pictures until I realized that there's no hand checking. But the top left, my laptop fan, I can't turn off the light without turning off the entire fan. And if I turn off the fan, my laptop might crash from overheating. So it just has a red light, and it makes her look very ominous. The middle is because she's a very sleepy kitty. And on the right, she gets Anna Sequoia on and off because she likes to bash her head into the ceiling when she sprints up walls. Anyway. I think I am gonna end stream here because I am getting kind of eepy. My shift at work starts at 11:30. Sorry, I'm about to think out loud here. My shift starts at 11:30. I need to leave closer to 11 to make sure I have enough time to take Tonks out. I need to make sure I'm up closer to 10. So I normally take like a half hour to get ready. Plus, I'm gonna need a half hour to deal with Tonks stuff. So 10 is like at the absolute latest I have to get out of bed, but I need to plan for earlier because I had lots of fuck ups today, so I need to be up by 9. If we can sleep, I should do that soon too, but I'll join the script for them. Thanks! But yeah. Anyway, as it is 1:30 and I need to sleep, otherwise I will feel like shit. I'm gonna feel like shit anyway. Oh, before I forget, where are my ankle braces? Because I'm not wearing them at the moment. There's one. Okay, they are next to my bed, so I'll be able to throw them on before I go to work. Because medical problems, my beloved. I mean sarcastically. Anyway, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is, wherever the fuck you are, all of you guys, gals, and gender non-conforming pals. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye!